The first time I saw the dead boy set up, I knew our village was finished. It was late. The moon was thin and weak. Dogs were crying for no reason. My mother pulled me closer to the fire and whispered my name like she was afraid the night would hear her. Then someone screamed, not to shout, not to cry. A scream that sounded like something tearing open. We ran outside. People were running toward the old square, barefoot, holding lanterns that shook in their hands. I followed my father, even though he told me to stay back. Fear pulled me harder than obedience ever could. At the center of the square was the mat where they had laid Obina's body. Obina had been dead since morning, but he was sitting up. His eyes were open and he was smiling. Obina was not a bad boy. That was what made everything worse. He was quiet, thin, always carrying something for someone. If a woman dropped her basket, Obina was already there. If an elder called, he answered quickly. People said he would grow into a good man. But Obina had a hunger no one saw. His father died early. His mother struggled. Their hut always smelled of empty pots. Obina watched other boys chew meat while he swallowed saliva. Hunger changes how you think. One night, Obina followed an old man into the forest. The man was not from our village. His back was bent. His walking stick was carved with strange marks. His eyes shone like they knew too much. You want food? The man said without turning. Obina froze. I can smell hunger. The man continued. It smells ladder than sweet. Obina should have run. But hunger makes cowards brave and fools confident. Yes, Obina said. The old man smiled. Then come. They walked deep into the forest, past paths hunters avoided. The trees were too quiet. No insects, no birds. They reached a clearing with a mound of the middle. A grave, fresh. The old man sat on it. Take, he said. Take what? Obina asked. The old man tapped the ground. Obina stepped back. I don't steal from the dead. The old man laughed. The dead don't need what they have. The living do. He dug with his stick. The soil opened easily, like it wanted to be touched. Soon, clothes appeared. Then a body. A woman. Gold rings on her fingers. Beads on her neck. Obina's mouth went dry. Take one, the old man said. Only one. Obina reached. The moment his fingers touched the ring, the woman's eyes opened. Obina screamed. The old man grabbed his wrist. Don't be afraid. She cannot move, but she will remember. They ran. That night, Obina ate meat for the first time in months, and that was the beginning of our trouble. After that night, Obina changed. He was never hungry again. His mother cooked meat every market day. New clothes appeared. He started standing taller, talking louder. People whispered, where is the money coming from? Obina smiled and said nothing. But at night, people heard footsteps near the graveyard. Soft, careful, like someone knew the way. Dogs stopped barking near Obina's hut. Chickens refused to lay eggs there. Children fell sick after playing with him. Then the dreams started. People dreamed of the dead standing by their beds, holding out empty hands. And then Obina died. He collapsed in the square, coughing black blood. By evening, he was gone. The elders said it was sickness, but the forest knew the truth. They buried Obina before sunset. No drums, no songs, just fear. That night was when he had sat up. After people ran, the elders gathered. The Dibia came, shaking his head before anyone spoke. This boy took what was not given, the Dibia said. Now he belongs nowhere. They tried to put Obina back into the ground. He laughed, a dry laugh that scraped the ear. You can't bury me, he said. They won't let me stay. Who? An elder asked. Obina pointed toward the forest. The ones I stole from. They tied him with rope. By morning, the ropes were dust. Obina did not attack people. That was the worst part. He walked every night from hut to hut, standing outside open doors. If you heard your name whispered, it was already too late. Not death, something worse. People who answered his call grew thin. Their eyes sank. Their luck left them. Crops failed. Children fell ill. Obina was collecting. Not food, not money. Life. The Dibia said Obina was now a carrier. A bridge between the living and the dead. Everything taken must be balanced, and the balance always demands payment. One night, Obina came to our hut. I heard my name, soft, close. My mother covered my mouth. My father held his breath. The whisper came again, closer, then silence. In the morning, my father could not stand. Within a week, he was dead. We buried him, and I knew something then. Obina was not the cause. We were. We let hunger turn a boy into a thief of graves, and now hunger was eating us back. The elders decided to burn the forest. Fire cleanses, they said. It doesn't. Fire only angers what it can't kill. That night, the dead came out, not walking, crawling, dragging, calling names. People ran into the flames to escape them. By morning, half the village was gone. The forest stood untouched, and Obina was waiting. I went to the forest alone. I was tired of being afraid. I found the old man by the grave. He smiled like he had been waiting. You want it to stop? He asked. Yes. Then you must return what was taken. How? The old man dug again. The same woman lay there, waiting. She remembers you too, he said. I shook. She wants balance. I asked what balance meant. The old man smiled wider. Someone must stay. I understood. The dead do not forget. They only wait. I returned to the village and told the elders. They argued. They prayed. They were delayed. That night, Obina came again. This time, he did not whisper. He shouted names. And by morning, there were almost none left. So I went back and I stayed. They say the forest is quiet again. The graves are closed. No footsteps at night. Sometimes Travelers say they see two figures near the old clearing, a thin boy and another standing beside him, watching, waiting. Balance is kept, but hunger still walks among the living, and every time someone thinks of taking what is not theirs, the forest listens.